And look who's here, James Lacy. He's the author of Taxofornia. James, welcome back. You just heard my take. Is the tide turning on energy in California?
It definitely is turning in California. As a matter of fact, a recent poll of Latinos that was conducted by Univision, and Latinos are, of course, very important in California today. They're the majority of the ethnicities. 39% of the state is now Latino. Energy is so important to them as a pocketbook issue, and the environment doesn't even rank in the top 8 issues, if you can believe that, of what Latinos care about. What the Latinos in California care about are jobs. They care about education. They care about government spending. It's definitely shifting, and I think that this whole business about the Keystone Pipeline is very instructive. The Democrats only want to use these environmental issues to seize power, and when it starts to turn against them, they show that they don't have political morals. They don't really have underlying philosophy.
James, more to the point is the possibility of fracking, horizontal drilling, going to get the natural gas that exists in huge quantities underneath Northern California. It's not just the pipeline that's the issue. Do you think you'll see the day when there are votes in going and getting the energy in Northern California that is ours?
It has already started to a degree. Jerry Brown is intelligent enough to realize that there's very high unemployment in the Central Valley of California, where the so-called Monterey Shale is located. The Monterey Shale deposits are huge. They're even huger, they say, than Bracken. They need to be exploited. They can solve California's financial problems in an instant if they're allowed to be extracted. There was some legislation that was passed in this session that allows for some development. It's weak, but it's going in that direction. What they ought to do is just completely open it up. It would create full employment in California. It would reduce the deficit, and it would be working in a good way because we know that fracking can be done safely.
Okay, I want to ask you about California's Governor Jerry Brown. He has offered Tesla, the electric car, the green electric car company, he's offered them all kinds of tax breaks, and he's going to waive environmental restrictions if they build their big factory, the battery plant, in the state. What's going on with this?
Yeah. Well, that's a $5 billion investment, and Tesla's been looking at 5 states, basically states in the Southwest. California really wasn't on the radar screen until Jerry Brown got together with Darrell Steinberg and a Republican, Ted Gaines, a state senator, and they're trying to do a jam job in the legislature right now to put $500 million of California taxpayers' funds over to Tesla and to basically loosen all the environmental regulations so they can fast track. Now, you know from the discussions we've had before that manufacturing is in terrible shape in California. We've lost 40% of manufacturing jobs since 1990. GM's gone. Ford's gone. Caterpillar, International Harvester are gone. Toyota's leaving. Chrysler's gone. And as you know, and we've talked about the Campbell Soup Factory, after 100 years, the Democrats allowed that to close because of, and the whole reason is because of these high taxes and tough regulations. Well, now they're picking and choosing. Now they're saying that because Tesla is green, we're going to allow all of these benefits to go over to Tesla to create 6,500 jobs. You know, Stuart, it's socialism. It's command economy. It's picking winners and losers.
Yeah, but
I work for Ronald Reagan.
Energy.
Ronald Reagan was not in favor of picking winners and losers.
Energy.
What they should do is get rid of it all for the whole state.
Yes, of course. I'm with you all the way, James, but it is energy which is the swing issue. That's the issue which moves votes from left to right. Energy. And if we can go and get the energy, which is ours, and it's ours in abundance under our own feet, we would have an energy-led boom. And I'm very glad you're on the show again, James, because I've always berated you, saying that California, they'll never vote for this. They'll never go for it. Well, I'm prepared to admit that within my